Previously, I'm not on call. What's going on, everybody? Today is Saturday. Normally, I'm not this excited. I want to show you what I'm working on. Today is going to be different than any video ever. So I have an ice cream machine down, and then the other one is my father-in-law's generator. Ohio had tornadoes and all kinds of crazy crap.
Ricky Boo!
Everything's dead. That's not good, is it? So we had power issues, and he could have lost one leg of power. Well, we took full advantage of this guy. Oh, crap, he's still here. We'll write him out a really big bill, and we're on to the next one. That's what we got going on there. All right, well, here we go.
This video is brought to you in part by TruTech Tools. Quality tools, essential support.
Anyhow, now let's go over to the father-in-law, or we're going to go to Clayton's dad's house. One or the other. We're going to look at a generator, look at another generator at the other one, then eventually going to go home and edit the videos. Yeah, we're here.
All right, so I just took a reading on the battery.
Yeah.
7 volts.
Oh, that's really bad. So it's powering the house now, right?
Yeah, but I know that's not working.
Yeah, you can either buy a new one or you can get a regular one, whatever. No, this has actually got a servo. This regulates its own speed. This ain't as old as you thought it was. So there's a reason why my ears are ringing, and I really never noticed it was so flipping loud, but I can tell right now it's louder than I'll get out. You got a clamp meter? Your meter?
Yeah, I've got my meter back here. That's fine.
Don't smell like it's running right. Kind of half-assed the way they did that. See what the gas pressure is. It just doesn't seem like it's gas pressure's right, or maybe the spark plugs are wrong. The engine should automatically try to bring it within spec, and it just sounds like it's having a hellacious time trying to do it.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. About where it needs to be at, so we're at 12.
12.5 is pretty good.
Well, I was wondering if maybe it wasn't converted, but it shows the beep.
Front spark plug was just changed. The back one has not been.
Why did you change the front and not the back?
And Dad didn't know there was a back one in back there. So that one has an older spark plug in it, but it's sparking.
Let me go grab my manual. Something's causing it to be off. That's why I'm wondering. I'm wondering if our compression's off, or if maybe our spark plug's right. I'd like to know we have spark on both of them. Something's off. That should be pulling at 60 hertz, and it's not. I can adjust the voltage, no problem, but that still don't make it run smooth. It's running kind of, something's not right.
It smells like it's running rinse.
That's what I was wondering.
Way too much fuel.
Yeah.
But now, one thing, I don't think these valves are set right. I think they're either A, wore out, or they...
Very possible, and compression will kind of tell us that. That's why I didn't want to kill it and then have it not start again.
Because this thing started hard ever since they moved in here. Now, shut it off. We'll get it running.
Yeah, I mean, I got jumper cables in a truck. We can always bring it. I'd like to see what some of our spark plugs look like, our gaps, all the normal stupid first.
Another new spark plug, because
I mean, as long as it's sparking, I ain't a big believer in some of that shit. I mean, this thing probably only has 50 hours or 100 hours on it. I bet if you're lucky.
Right. Before we do that, I'm gonna say go get a new battery.
That thing's swollen. I'm curious to see what did the spark plugs look like? Did they have a lot of oil on them or anything?
No. This one's brand new.
Did you get the same type, Champion or whatever? I know a lot of people don't like Champion, but it's like that's what they freaking pick for it. It's a generic one. They don't even give you this no more. But
that's the only one that works on the back.
Exactly.
Dang, you can't even hardly get nothing in there.
Auto light, we'll just leave that as standard. We don't need to have no gap. What's that? Well, that one's not even gapped right. I can tell right off looking at it. It's off.
Tool go. I'll get that back one out. I'll burn my hand. I won't let you burn yours.
Oh, you're so overly thoughtful.
I know.
What is this model? 5242. 5240, 5241, 5242. Look at that. Daddy got the right one. So look at that.
That's the one you need.
And this is a 992 engine. So it should be an RC12Y, and it should be a 40 thousandths.
Hey, this one doesn't come out.
Well, you're gonna have to get it out of there. Ain't got no excuses. Yeah.
That's right at 40 thousandths, which is what it's rated for.
See, I told you it was gapped right. And eyes are spot on.
Whatever. I'm looking through my corrected vision. So 39.26. I mean,
bending your wrench.
well, ain't you like wonderful?
I told you it was tight.
I'm telling you what.
And it wouldn't come out.
I think I'm gonna grab one of these old spark plugs out of here.
Yep.
Just a little bit. Nothing stupid. But I ain't gonna say this is all of it. But you get it yet, girly?
Working on it.
You mean rub your little leg there? Does that make it better?
Might help.
Mike, you got any muscle back there? How do you even walk with them little things?
I don't. I run.
Oh, okay. When she says.
His mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I'm surprised she let you come out of the house today. Did you get your chores done first?
I knew this was going to be pick on Clayton day. I would have never showed up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I just driving around in the country. You know why you're having such a hard time getting that off there, genius?
Why?
That bracket. I told you to get rid of them brackets. You didn't get rid of that bracket. 10 millimeter. You're such. Oh, come on. You're such a disappointment. You need a universal joint if you're going to do that.
It don't work, right?
I mean, I've only done it once or twice. I mean, I just good guesser.
You worked on these quite a bit over the years, huh?
Way too much.
All right.
That's why I'm making this video.
Oh, you are making it.
Yes, I am. I went and fixed an ice cream machine, and I said, today is going to be a day like you guys ain't ever seen. I said, because I'm supposed to be editing a video that I made for an install, and it's like, we're going to work on a generator here, and then we're going to go to my father-in-law's after this, and we'll look at his. And I just fixed the ice cream machine on the clock. That's why I'm using their van. What happened to you? You got an apron too?
And this is why I love you.
Jeez, oh, criminy.
See, you don't get this anywhere else.
See, when I make
I'm not usually this bad. I started working on these in 06. That's when I went back to service manager. So 06, 07 is when I went to school for it. And I've been to the school 4 or 5 times. I ended up getting commercial certified on the big stuff. So I literally had up to 150,000 watt. So I quit taking this piddly dink little residential and went with the big ones. And that's where I really learned something. The residentials, it's the same principles. Everything works the same, but I learned so much more off this industrial guys than what I did this. You getting that yet? I could have been home by now. What's going on?
Well, I think I,
Probably stripped it out.
yeah, probably.
Probably. Did you break a fingernail?
Yeah, a couple.
Oh man.
You know, this hand down in here and get the spark plug out?
I would, but mine.
I'd be quicker.
You probably could take that off and it might have been easier.
Well, that was the problem. It was stuck, see?
What in the world? Careful there.
Yeah, that one hasn't been changed in a while. It don't look terrible, but it's not great.
You can tell it ain't been running the greatest, but yeah. You about stripped it out. Look at that.
I told you it was...
Now, how am I able to hold on to the hot spot? I mean, that's the hottest part inside the engine. What's going on here?
Give me that.
What is going on here?
You just don't have no feeling in your hands anymore.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that a 14?
Sure is. RC14.
It ain't even the right spark plug.
Huh?
It ain't even the right spark plug. It should be a 12.
He sure didn't change it out because...
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. The factory probably did it wrong. 992 cc. Okay, yeah, either one's a 12. That does say 992 down there, don't it? Right? 992?
Yeah, 992.
It should be an RC12. That's a 14?
Yeah, it's right.
That's what they use in a 7. This is what they want. This is probably this is near new. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put the other one in. Let's see how it runs. I know that we've had problems switching spark plugs. Let's see what kind of compression we get. Specification for the stepper motors for the old ones is 57.5 to 59.5. Kind of chintzy. The newer ones are 60.
But the craziest thing is, I think it's still running because the lights are flickering.
You got issues. I ain't doubting that a bit.
Put a trickling charger on it.
Yeah, a cheap trickle charger. Just unhook that piece of shit and move on.
I guess we could put the trickle charger down there at the transfer switch, right?
Yeah, and power it back. That's how we did it. So that actually, yeah, because what we did later in the redesign is they literally put it down there and powered it off of, think about it. The utility is going to always have 120 volts, one leg neutral to hot, and then when the generator's running on the house side, so you want to be on the house side, pick a breaker, whatever, and that way it always powers it out. And then but the thing is, then you got to have to do it off of the wires, which this don't have. N1 and N2 is your 100 or 240 volts, yep, and then
that's 12 volts.
There's your ground, and then you need another one technically.
No,
I'd have to look at the old switch. God, it's been forever. Okay, let's just see what we get.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it. That ain't what I want to hear. Overpriced thing, freaking probably got too much protection. It's a overpriced piece.
It was on sale. It
yeah,
looks good.
Probably $100 you paid for that, didn't you?
I did, $99.99.
Yep.
This battery's junk.
Test 51s, check fuel supply and pressure, which we had 12.5 inches under load, 13.25 without. Reconfigure to LP gas, which we were. That's one of the things I checked while it was running. Check the air filter. We already did that. It was open. Twin systems here. Check the choke solenoid. The choke solenoid was open. It wasn't closed. Check the ignition spark, which is what we're checking right now. Then it says check spark plugs, which we already did. Now we're going to check and adjust the valves. So, I mean, we may go ahead and just check them for giggles, but I wanted to kind of see what we had. So it's hard to say. But very end thing after the stepper motor, it wants to bring you then to check the compression, which is 57. Then finally the fuel regulator. So we're gonna have to jump this mug. You can hardly bog it down or anything. Okay, let's see what we get here. Go for it.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
210, we're good there. See, now you gotta try to get your hand in the back of it to rotate it. It's just a pain in the... I always said get in there and get that camera right in your face. Get the camera in your face.
All right, well, the gasket's not ripped, so that's good.
Not yet. Give me a second. There we go.
I was gonna say, just lay it back down.
That's fairly tight. Can you take this off? Because we need to be able to spin it to hit top dead center. Yep. It's a mother to freaking do that.
All about them angles, man.
See what you should do.
What do you do, just smack it?
Yeah, smack it a few times and it should come right off. Anything metal-like, so what I'll usually do. See that? Daddy showed you something, there you go.
Wow, that, okay. Breaks that entire seal.
Yeah, you can do the same thing on a gas line. And, man, that one's the only one that's fairly loose. The other one's tighter than dog.
Yeah, but the damn compression showed good on the front.
Yeah, but you know, you still got to double check and see where you're at on things. So, I mean, we're gonna grab a hold of the fan wheel here.
What spark plugs should we put in there?
Just put what I got in there.
Them 12s?
Yes, I'm not trying no weird ass off the wall. Champion is spark plugs, but it's what they use. It's what they've designed it with. Just use it, you know.
Oh, if you like Madison jerky.
Oh yeah, I do. Thank you. Thank you.
New spark plugs.
Up. How much higher that goes. So there's you can kind of just see.
Fucking knows anything.
Don't piss him off.
Oh, you already did.
I pissed Rick off more than I can count. And he still answers me.
For now.
For now.
I know it's 3,000, so I'm almost 99% sure.
What, spark plug gap?
No, the valve clearance. I think it was 3,000. It's 3 to 5, I think. Now you see somebody with common freaking sense would have put it right here with all the other bull crap. No, let's not do that. Let's put it in somewhere else in the book. There's some good. See the Hicks, they eat deer. They put good on it. Look at this. Bambi ate a good life, and so we ate him. You guys wouldn't believe this, but right, this highlighter, I ain't used this thing for years. And I just found the valves, 119. I used to enjoy this back in the day. And then when I started doing the math, and it's like, I started this in the 607 area, and it's like, wait a minute, 17 would have been 10 years. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, that's 8 more. I'm older than hell. We want valve clearance 02 to 04. Boom, boom.
In cold.
In cold.
Which, it's probably cooled down enough now.
Yeah, we're probably going to find that it's massively off, is what I'm figuring. Something loosened up, and I think it's a third.
So if them valves is way off, that's going to throw your compression off.
Yes.
Why would the back one be, if the valve's too tight?
If it's too tight and opening at the wrong time, then it can be all out of whack. And that's I have not had a valve issue ever. So, I mean, I'm not a big believer in this. We got to go down to, there's 0.04. So what I do is I shoot for 0.03. That puts us right in the middle-ish. And look, that won't even fit under there. See that? Now this one will. Ooh, barely. There should be a big wrench in there. I don't know if that's it or not. Look at Dad. Who's your daddy? That's right. You don't know because nobody loves you. All right, good enough.
I'm used to it.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. But yeah. Okay. So now, there we go. See, that's what I hate about these things.
Still loose.
Yeah, you're better off just there we go.
That's gooder.
See, I just kind of tighten that back up. Sometimes you're better off just freaking. Is that your dad back already?
My mom.
How are you, ma'am?
She's right there.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Nice to see you again.
I know, he only calls me when he needs me. He don't call me through the week or nothing anymore. He's pretty much got what he needed, and now, until something breaks, and then now he's back again.
He does that with us too, because he's married. He has Haley.
Well, exactly. That's, you know.
Somebody just bash me.
Yep.
They're happy, and that's the main.
Exactly. No problem. No problem at all. I hate this. I have no faith in this. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not a valve expert by any stretch of the imaginations. I'm almost like want to make sure this is tight. Let's double check it one more time. I think we want to be a little more on the looser side anyway, I think, but I don't know nothing. I just play a freaking mechanic on YouTube. There you go. You got your little die-wolt. Sideways. Don't need to get stupid with it. Some ass at the freaking factory decided to put this piece of like close as hell to it, so you know. So one will go down, and one will go up. Go. Keep it. Okay, so see how they kind of just opposite each other. Keep going. You got to keep going. Yep. Okay, so it's gonna drop way down, come back up, then it should come up. This might be your top dead. Go ahead, keep going. Keep until it stops. Yep, keep going. This is most likely it. Yeah, it's really coming up there. Is that, yeah. Yeah, because usually they'll like, neither one of them will up and down each other.
Did I go too far?
Well, you might have. Here, let me see what I can do here. I know you want to hold my hand, but that's right there's it. They're both equal, and they're both tighter than shenanigans. I'm telling you what, they're super tight. So we want to come in on this side here, and they do not fit there, and it don't really fit for a squat there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just for some giggles, go ahead and tighten up the nut, and then just keep turning it. Because what happens is it usually freaking loosens itself. I am not good at this, and somebody's gonna be like, "You're an idiot. You're not doing that right." I'm gonna be like, "You're right."
Super tight.
Now? Now?
Getting better.
Now?
Oh.
There you did. So let's tighten that up. Is that getting tight again?
Right there is starting to get like too tight.
Supposedly as long as it can drag through.
How's that look?
I don't know. How's it feel?
Feel it. It's got a little resistance there. Not much, but a little.
It didn't even move. That's what's crazy. It's like you gotta give it a little wiggle. I'm just gonna go with that. I say why not.
It's better than what it started as.
Yeah, it was too tight before.
Yeah, before you couldn't even stick the feeler gauge in there.
I almost have to get a claw wrench on this. I don't think you're gonna be able to without rounding that off. Still only at 180, and this is the reason why I'm not a big proponent of valves, because I think valves are bull.
Still same 180.
Yeah, that's why I'm not big into that. Oh, it's off by a millet leather. Oh, that's gotta be it. Check the valves, everything's check the valves. It's almost like somebody didn't know nothing about engines, like, oh, you gotta check the valves. Never fixes it. Chances are it's a typical Generac junk, and it has shit rings, and the piece is leaking by, and that's why it doesn't have good compression, and that's why it's running like shit. It's another hunk of from Generac. Even though I own two of their, I've never had a problem with them because they are portable, and I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's because they don't really make it. That might be the real reason. And see what sucks is, and this is why you probably shouldn't have put it together, if you want to do the blowdown thing. Oh, now we're 180, 180. So at least we got them equal. All right, we're good. I don't know where it's at in my book as far as what the compression is supposed to be. If you look in that book, I bet you can find the compression.
I feel like 180 is still pretty
I think that's what it is on a single. You just want them to be equalish. I mean, it could be throwing it off. Like I said, I'm no engine mechanic. So he's wanting to go pick up some new spark plugs and a battery. So we're pretty much at dead standstill now. They don't even really give us an actual compression ratio. What they want is the difference between them. But if you think about it, if you have 210 pounds of pressure on one side and only 180 on the other, it's gonna be harder to push against one than the other. So hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft, and it's gonna make it's gonna counterbalance, and it's gonna be like crap. So
because it says if the pressure reading of cylinder 1 is 165, cylinder 2 is 160, the difference is P5, obviously. Divide 5 by the highest reading to obtain the percentage of 3 point. So they're wanting 3% difference between the two valves. Well, I mean, don't be surprised.
we'll find out here in a minute if it works.
It is extremely difficult to obtain an accurate compression reading without special equipment. For that reason, compression values are not published for the V-twin engine, which is what we have. Testing has proven that an accurate compression indication can be obtained using the following method. That right there.
All right, so what we had, we got the compression figured out. So now we've just put the brand new spark plugs in and a brand new battery, and we sprayed it with, you know, the protectant. So hopefully that holds up good. Our oil, I hope's okay. Clayton looked at it a minute ago. So, and then do you have any clue what oil it's got? Yeah, you're on a little on the lower end.
You know, let me go check my shop.
5W30 is what we usually run in it. Yeah, full synthetic. But I'm gonna run this here and we'll see what happens. Propane all the way over. Let me make sure that sucker's all the way switched. Yeah, that's as far as it can go. So we're on propane, there we go. Yeah, and they still don't have power. AEP, American Electric Power, they lost several holes everywhere here on there. And we still got a battery charger issue, but we're gonna just hook a regular battery charger up to it. See what happens, here we go. Crank's better.
Still running like shit.
Your servo ain't working. I didn't see it do nothing. Let's watch it again here. Okay, see this little servo thingy-majiggy right here? That should be going back and forth.
There it is. Okay. Right there, and it should pull back. Since we're unhooked from the house, I'm gonna take it high, take it all the way low. Yeah, we got a voltage regulator that's taking a dump.
I mean, for some giggles, we can unplug the harnesses, plug them back in, see, but it's acting like the voltage regulator, but the engine's running kind of too. We're not even pulling anything on it, but it was acting a little crappier earlier. I still like.
Sounds better, but
Does it? I haven't taken them off yet, but and it says in the book that it's running in the frequency it's supposed to, but it smells like it's burning. I've even switched it from propane to other. Now I've had times where the little switch thing, there's some rubber seals on it. I've had those kind of taken I didn't do a blowdown test on the valves. I mean, you could have some issues on that, but like I said, now at least the compression's the same. I mean, it's almost like, I mean, there's some other tests we can do voltage-wise and stuff, but it's like,
I don't want to get.
I'm kind of feeling like it's getting a little deep here to the point where it's like, I don't know how much more it's going to make a difference.
Now, if it's, as long as it can keep my freezer going for all my deer meat.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the biggest thing. And
No, I understand. I'm timing it.
I bought the house in 08.
It's about
It's a
time.
2000 model. These things don't last forever. I don't.
No, and I've had a lot of problems with this older one. I've pissed a lot of people off from Generac
Right.
because I mean, it was the same. When you work on them all the time, you start seeing the same problem over and over.
It's no different than wastewater.
Yep.
Any mechanical thing.
Yep. But when you start seeing a pattern, it's like, well, why don't you do something to fix this? You know?
It's no different than automobiles.
Yep.
You know.
Now there is a hose that sometimes can be kind of jacked up, but now we checked the incoming. I didn't check the outgoing side of it, but I've had times where they'll have you spray some carb cleaner in here to see if you got any leaks, miscellaneous things to check. We pretty much checked most of them.
Okay.
Do it again. I want to see what it does.
See it bogged down. Right there sounds good. Makes me think that servo ain't doing its job. There is a check, which it's working, but I wonder if we got resistance on all of our controls right there. Maybe we can check the resistance and see if each one of those pins has resistance. It's like it's trying to counter it, but you can tell it's screwing itself. We've unhooked the servo motor and we're checking the resistance. We're checking the resistance here on the servo motor to see if they were equal. And I kind of went out of memory and I kind of don't remember which one was the common. Okay, because it's saying right here 57.5 to 59 hertz. Basically, watch the stepper motor movement. It does move. It should move to the wide open position during cranking. And then once it starts, stepper motor should move to the throttle position to maintain 57.5 to 59. I'd be happier if it was at 59.5.
If no movement happens, remove the control panel, which is what we just did. Verify the 6-pin connector on the circuit board is seated properly, which it looked like it might have been. Remove the connector and then replace it again, test again. Verify the switches are set correctly. Press down on the near meter leads, blah, blah, blah. Connect the meters. Okay, 1 meter to red, and then connect the remaining test leads. Okay, so we're actually doing 10. I had 20 ohms earlier. So red is your common, it appears. So red, and connect the remaining test lead to orange. Approximately 10 ohms should be measured. Connect 1 lead to red and connect it to the remaining yellow lead, approximately 10. Connect
so it's red to everything?
Red's your common, yeah. And then connect it to brown, and then should be to whatever. So there's 10, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, 10.5. That's weird.
Good.
They were all, okay, so we're even.
Yep.
So we probably don't have a problem with that, unfortunately. I was really kind of hoping for it, and I don't think, I mean, in theory, we may just not have had a good connection. You can see right there that it's like a little gankified, so
It's on there
pretty halfway decent.
pretty good now, yeah.
The thing we noticed is when it's running, if I block the air off a little bit, it completely changes characteristics. And sounds about normal.
Sounds like there's normal. I didn't even change that. I didn't even touch the voltage regulator, and it's already now 246, 247.
Hell of a lot better than what it was.
Yeah, I mean,
It was straight out of 220, wasn't it?
yeah, I just don't want it going over 252. 252 and above, you're too high.
Okay.
But I mean, right now, I just don't want nothing blowing up and you think I messed your stuff up. I just don't like how it's all over the place. It shouldn't be all over like that. It could be failing, I don't know.
Right.
We've done about everything we can do, and it's holding fairly halfway decent. I don't like the way it's moving all over. So the main thing is you don't want to lose his deer meat. So as long as his meat's okay, he's gonna probably get rid of this generator. I mean, it's got a few things we could do test-wise, but after a while, you know, you can polish the turd and it's still a turd, you know? It's running better than what it was. They got a new battery in there. We've got new spark plugs. I mean, we're gonna top off the oil. He's got oil to top it off with. So that's basically where we're at. So I gotta go to the father-in-law's next. So that's gonna wrap this one up. On to the next one. So we got that done. He's happy. When I got done, that motor started running a lot better too. You know, I wasn't on call today.
You can tell the railroad lights are on, and that's likely because the batteries might have gone dead. A lot of times they have their own power generation. But let's just make sure no trains are gonna run over us. I don't see nothing down there.
All right, so we are here, and the generator's back here. So we got that, and it sounds like they've got the dryer running. And then here is the generator. And there's my inverter system that I installed that I had nothing but problems with. So this thing's like brand new. 30 hours on it. She got 30 hours. Now let's go talk to them and see what we got going on.
You're all wound up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually get into it without having to go through your menu. So I was able to go right in there and see the run hours right here. So I'll skate back out of here. So here's how I got there. So here's your main thing, okay? I scrolled over to sub-menus until it blinks. Then I hit enter. And then I went down to maintenance till it blinks. There it's blinking. Hit enter. Here's run hours. I went over to that. Hit enter. Boom. Run hours 30.9, so almost 31 hours. Escape to go backwards. Here's your maintenance log. You can hit enter. None. Next maintenance 169 hours or whatever that date. So technically it ain't gonna remind you for about 170 more hours. So, but if you want, we can, there's your battery and it's in good condition. They don't tell you all the information without going into that up, down thing I was telling you about. Mm-hmm. Otherwise they just give you like brain dead, yes or no type things. I got my labeler. We can label the breaker as far as the first thing you should shut off would be that.
Breakers get shut off first.
Yep, if you're going to work on it or something like that, you're going to turn it off. You want to turn off the power first, which we'll label that here with the big label, and then you want to come to stop.
Okay, like earlier today, we want to stop it
Yep.
to check the oil level.
Yep.
Just flip those two.
Flip this off first. That way it disconnects from the house. That way the house isn't being powered. Then you just take her to off.
Okay.
And then it'll come to a stop.
Okay.
Then give it a second to drain down. Check the oil like you normally would do. And then you're done. You put everything back together. You put it back onto auto. And if the power's out, it's going to probably blink at you. And it's going to count down for, you know, up to 10 seconds. And then it's going to start up and then start running again. Once it's running, then you flip her back on and you're good to go. Yeah, we're going to put an envelope warmer. I can't get that freaking thing off. But I've got this one on my truck that we can match it up. Do you want to change oil or what do you want to do?
No.
You sure? Okay. It's really simple. So once you do it there, you know, obviously just loosen that up a little bit, and then you're going to come over here to your drain.
Oil pan.
Yep. You'll sit there and you'll drain that sucker right down into the drain, which, yeah, it's not the fastest, but that looks pretty good. Smells fine too. Didn't mean to get that all over.
Sounds like you got a fairly busy day.
Well, I had the only one of them that I had to run. The other one was the other generator for Clayton I work with. And so we went over to his dad's house and did that. And that was one of the older ones that we had a lot of problems with. So that one took a little bit. I don't see anything leaking underneath of it. Ugh. Nothing underneath there.
I got a funny feeling you let that thing flow off, that sleeve will come off.
It might.
Because hot extension.
Yeah. I mean, now's the perfect time to do it. You want to run it for 10 minutes or so before you change oil, get it hot. Everything's coming apart really good. What I do on this back here, I usually take this motor bracket off. It's a 10 millimeter. It's just hard to get to it. So I take these two brackets off. I take that off. I usually take this one off too. This only is useful if you're going to yank the motor. So I take them off and either I throw them in my bag. I've got 100 of these things. So you can put it on the wall somewhere, but there's really no reason to leave them on there. They just make this maintenance that much harder. You got a lot more room. That one we came from, we couldn't hardly get in there. I mean, this ain't bad, but it just makes it a lot easier to not have it there. I think your panel over here actually pops off pretty easy.
Now the one behind you.
You read that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Check oil, kill 100 amp breaker before pushing off, and then I'll reverse it here. Push auto after it starts, turn breaker back on. If that breaker is not on, you won't get no power and it won't transfer over because it uses the power from this to make it change state. If that's wrong, we'll change it. Got the infamous oil mixture there from the old Generac. That just blow by, I think, and it just, and then with that condensate, it's so cold it just condensates. It pulls air through here into the top and then down through it goes. You want to hook it on the back first.
Mm-hmm.
Then come forward. So your hook, roll forward, lift up, boom. I have seen 100 of these get broken in the back. It's kind of a crappy design, but it's what they do. These usually get snapped off. So
They're plastic.
no, they're aluminum.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they'll bend a few times till they break. I always just come down to the bottom, hook at the bottom, come up, then I lift up, and drop it into place. And usually that works out great. Then usually push down on the top with your hand, and then turn it, you're usually good. There you go. Oh, it just ripped that all apart, didn't it? That wind caught her good. Yeah, it just tore them right off.
The nails are still there.
Yeah, just completely. If you got some roofing nails, or if you got a hammer, I can put a couple nails in and we can at least make it so it don't come no further. Is there anything else that was loose? Do you have any shingles loose up there?
Nope.
Good. Okay, we just checked all of his roof. We had a couple spots that were a little goofy. All right, guys, that wraps things up. Appreciate you watching it. It was a busy Saturday, and so that was pretty much the whole day. I got nothing done as far as my ACIQ video, so now I'm gonna have to edit this. So if you guys really enjoy the videos and stuff, and you wanna help out and grow the channel, by all means, if you would, either watch it from beginning to end and watch the commercials, which really helps out. Consider subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving a comment down below. maybe consider becoming a member. Don't feel like you have to, but just something to mention. So other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Later.